Hello friends, I am Pranav Kulkarni. I want to talk about why is Akbar so important for UPSC, be it prelims or be it mains. And it is not just about Akbar, but there are few characters or events in history that are very much important for UPSC than many other characters or events. Today we will see the example of Akbar and Ashoka as to why are these characters important over other kings or other characters. So let us see what has Akbar done in his rule. Akbar has ended slavery, Akbar abolished jizya tax, annulled the pilgrimage tax, founded Ibadat Khana, founded Din-e-Ilahi. Akbar did a lot of reforms in military administration, financial administration, revenue administration. So Akbar did a lot of constructive work in his tenure. Akbar contributed in the literary work also. Akbar brought many scholars from Persia and the surrounding states to India. He translated Ramayana and Mahabharata and in at large scale. Akbar brought Mansabdari system. Akbar brought a new calendar. Akbar tried to reconcile the diverse religions in India, particularly Hindu and Muslims, with Din-e-Ilahi, a new sort of sect in his times. Akbar appointed Hindus at very high ranks in his administration, in his court. So Akbar took a very deep interest in Indian society and Indian ethos, and he contributed very positively in his times. That is why Akbar becomes a very important king, and UPSC has given due respect to Akbar in asking questions in the prelims and mains. Now we will see roughly how many times Akbar appears in UPSC prelims. This I have PDF from 1994 or 95 to 2021. Now if I search Akbar, there are 21 matches, that is in 20 years or 23-24 years. Akbar appears 20-21 times in UPSC prelims, and in these 5 to 6 questions are directly on Akbar. Two questions are repeated as it is. So 5 or 6 questions in 20 years is a very good ratio. We cannot skip Akbar from our studies. Similar is the character of Ashoka. Ashoka did lot of reforms in religion, diplomacy. He contributed a lot in diplomacy, non-violence, the value of non-violence. Ashoka contributed in trade and commerce, mostly towards the eastern part of the world. That is why we can say that lookist or actist policies must have been formulated in Ashokan period only. Ashoka, with Ashokan edicts, he tried to build very high connectivity towards Central Asia, Eastern Asia. With his foreign missions, he invited many scholars to India in education. He contributed with universities. So again, Ashoka, very high contribution with constructive reforms. So UPSC, again, if we search Ashoka in this ancient India previous year questions PDF, Ashoka appears for 7 times, 20 years, 2000 and up to 2022, seven times Ashoka appears in UPSC prelims. So UPSC has rewarded these guys for their constructive works, their reforms, because the values and the reforms they did are still relevant in today's India, in today's administration. For example, non-violence, globalization, foreign universities and scholars. We are talking about new education policy. Ashoka did invite foreign universities or scholars in India in his times only. So all these values or all these reforms are relevant today, and UPSC wants us, that is aspirants, to study about these characters and these statesmen, because as future administrators we have to learn from these characters and not from some political leader or some political hero in history. For example, Pushyamitra Shunga, a very relevant, a very great political leader of his times, but how many times Pushyamitra Shunga appears in prelims or mains? Maybe zero times. Or who was the king that lost the Kalinga war against Ashoka? Maybe nobody knows. Maybe because the king did not contribute positively and constructively or with reforms in his contemporary society. That is why UPSC doesn't ask about such characters. So we have to apply this filter while we study Indian history as to which event and character has to be prioritized in our studies, and which characters and events are asked by UPSC in prelims and mains. So, if we see Indian history with this filter, the vast and unlimited portion of history becomes very limited and narrowed down, which can be effectively studied then for UPSC prelims and mains. So, understand event and character uh, as to the relevance from administration in today's India. What values are relevant? What reforms are needed? What what is still needed to be done in India, which few kings or few people did in history. UPSC wants you guys to learn and to study and to catch these things while you study history. That is why these characters appear again and again in UPSC prelims and UPSC mains. That is the biggest indicator. UPSC wants you guys to look at these characters nicely. So let us look at these characters nicely while we study for prelims 2023. That is all from me today regarding Akbar and Ashoka and Indian history. If you guys want me to make videos on any specific topic or any particular point, do let me know. I will be happy to contribute in your studies, in your preparation by my videos. So, thank you guys. Bye bye.